Welcome to Bro Joe Builds and another quick update video. You can see there's no more cage in the car. It's all been chopped out of the car and starting to do some more mocking up and little modifications as we plan to see what direction exactly we're going to go with it. So what I'm definitely going to have to do is when I got this car, um, someone had already did the V8 swap, and I didn't really agree 100% with some of the way they did it, but the car was always very sturdy, very stiff, and they added these 2x2 subframe connectors that go from the front and they come to the back right here, and they just chopped it, and the other half it actually blends into the factory uh, framework. If you can see here, right? So, um, I really don't want to cut the subframe connectors out of the car because they're already been welded into whatever floor is in, and it's pretty much been made part of the car at this point. And by the time I chop it up, I don't want to compromise a lot of the car, and I don't want to do that. So I'm gonna start off with I'm gonna cut the section out and add a section of pipe to the subframe connector where I could actually start making solid attachment points, because I'll run a cross member, a ladder bar style cross member, down the across the middle of the car, and then from there I'll show you what my plans are. Um, I am not running ladder bars. I'm going to remain with a leaf spring on the car. So I'm going to show you what my plans for that, and my reasoning for that is simply one, I already have it, right? I got good split mono leaves and cow tracks. Two, I want to keep as much of the factory chassis and framework as possible. I'm running pipe. I'm gonna be running tubing through the factory uh, floor and frame. So this car will be still very much Chevette. Um, so by doing that, and I probably could still go ladder bar and not chop up and still keep a lot of portions of the car, which is true. But I already have everything with the leaf springs, and I know for a fact that I could go much quicker with it, especially after I do what I plan on doing. So I'm at the point where, as fast as I want to go, what I have, I know will take me there. So um, we're gonna go remain leaf springs. It's gonna be more adjustable than there's gonna be a far more adjustment in it than just a standard leaf spring setup will be. Um, um, what else I want to share? Oh, so I have another set of center lines that are at my Camaro outside, and we're gonna show you a little bit more of that project soon after I get past most of the chassis work here. And it has a set of center lines like I had in the car. Right now the rear is dropped on the car, but it has a different back spacing. So I'm gonna switch. I have a set of 28 by 9 tires that I'll put on the other rims that has a different back spacing, and see how far it brings the tire in. Um, right now, where is that? It's gonna make contact with the leaf spring, so I definitely gonna have to move the leaf springs in, which I was planning to do anyway when when I move when I put that ladder bar cross member. I was planning on moving the leaf springs inboard some. So that it's in itself isn't that big of a deal. It's just making sure I have enough room to bring the tire in to where it needs to be, so I can set the car down the way it's supposed to be. Um, the lower the car sits, the easier it is to handle the short wheelbase. And I could get the rear suspension to work, do most of the work for me. As it extends, as you get separation in the back, it'll help keep the front end planted. Um, Remember, with such a small wheelbase, it's a challenge keeping the front end down, especially without wheelie bars. And a lot of the drudge racing I do around here, the stipulation is no wheelie bars. So I have to remain without wheelie bars and making it work. So I think uh, we're going the right direction, and I think we're gonna make it work. So again, another video of me talking, splurging, explaining, but at least I'm putting something out there, right? So this is it, and God bless, and I'll have more updates, and hopefully next time you see a video, it'll be more of a detailed video where you can watch me doing some of the work too. So take care.